Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy Potential Unleashed. I am back with another One Piece chapter review. This is One Piece chapter 1098. It is titled The Birth of Boney. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I've been seeing this on Twitter, and as I've read the scans, it'll probably get fixed whenever the official volumes drop. But I did see some people say that Oda did not finish his manuscript, so there's different images in these scans that are, you can tell that they're like sketches and they're not done. Hopefully everything is all right with Oda. I know this is the first time in a long time that we've gotten 3 straight chapters, so maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But like I said, hopefully everything is all right with him and he gets this break and that he can relax and that he can take care of whatever is bothering him, if that is the case. But if you guys enjoy regular anime content, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you guys never miss out a new video. With that, my name is Potential Unleashed, and let's get into this reaction. The more that the flashback is going on, the more I'm starting to realize why so many individuals call Kuma the tyrant, because the chapter, it starts off with the different outposts that the revolutionaries has. There's a lot that is going on and they don't have enough assistance, and all of a sudden Kuma, he's saying that he'll go and he ends up taking care of business. You see kind of a determined look in his face, and Ivanka was like, Kuma, you've been going out so much, I don't think you should be doing this, putting all this added pressure on him, because he needs, well, number one, he's probably really frustrated that Ginny was taken, but number two, he's also frustrated that he wasn't able to assist her, wasn't able to help her, so he needs some way to be able to get rid of this frustration, and what better to do it than take your anger out on individuals that are doing injustice to other people. We also find out the person that took her, it is Celestial Dragon. This isn't a surprise. More likely than not, they caught her because of her beauty, because she is supposed to be a Celestial Dragon's bride. We've seen time and time again in this flashback how different individuals have tried to shoot their shot at her, but she only has eyes for Kuma. To me, I do find this a little bit interesting, and some individual on Twitter, I don't know their tag, I'll try to put it in there, but they noticed that how a Celestial Dragon, when we first saw them, or one of the first time we saw them, and their interaction with Bonnie talking about her age, which I'll mention a little bit later, there was an image of a Celestial Dragon trying to take the nurse as his bride, and then Bonnie comes in and ends up saving Zoro, showing her true age. Like I said, I'll talk about that a little bit later. I just find it interesting how Celestial Dragons, they don't want to breathe the same air as people, and they also call them individuals that aren't on their level pretty much. So I find it funny how they are so willing to knock girls up, have them be their slaves and be their brides, but they don't want to breathe the same air, they don't want to be around them, and they find them as lower level individuals. I just find that very weird. Ginny, she ended up escaping. Not really, I guess. The reason why she was let go was because she got some illness, and everybody's freaking out. Kuma's like, you know, where are you? Let me be there. And so she's apologized for everything, saying that she loves Kuma and that she wished that they could be together. And she says her goodbye, but we know that she is at the Sorbet Kingdom. So Kuma, after receiving this transmission, even during it, he goes and teleports over there trying to be by her side. And apparently she has an illness that when exposed to the sun, there's different crystals that form on her body, and it's really tragic. It's really tragic that Ginny, she died this way, because Kuma, he is the father of Boney, but not really the biological one. He's just someone that, I guess you could say, adoptive parent. It's really tragic because Ginny, not only did she die trying to protect the child, but she was taken, and the man that she loved, like, it's such a sensitive topic of how, you know, the R word, I'm not going to say it, but how this is a child conceived without her permission, and then how some individuals, and you can't necessarily blame them, the moms, they don't necessarily want to raise the child because of the different trauma that they are suffering. And Kuma, vice versa, seeing that the girl that he loved and wanted to be with had this interaction with a man that wasn't him, and that's just really a interesting subject that Oda decided to tackle, and I don't blame him. I mean, this is stuff that, you know, for story purposes that people deal with on a daily basis. It's just, man, it shows that One Piece isn't as happy-go-lucky as it always is made to be. And another thing, now that we know that Bonnie, well, based off of this, that her father is a celestial dragon, it's kind of interesting that they want to, I guess they wanted Ginny, but now that she's sick, that they're like, oh, the mom and child, they gotta go, but that's your blood. So I find it just weird how Bonnie, she is half, I guess, celestial dragon, like has their blood within her, but they don't want her anymore. It's just really weird to me. Kuma, he is trying his best to be a father figure, but at the same time trying to balance his life as being a captain of the Revolutionary Army. And then as Bonnie, she gets older, we see that she has the same kind of crystal on her face, and he's freaking out because he knows that Ginny ended up dying to that. So he decides to quit the Revolutionary Army and devote his life strictly as a father in order to protect his daughter. I find it interesting that Oda mentioned the lead, I think it's white lead sickness that Law, his kingdom had, and he had before he ate the Ope Ope no Mi, which I'll mention a little bit later. It's really sad. I mean, we can understand why Kuma and Bonnie have such a great relationship based off of the fact that she can't go outside and that he has to protect her, but it's just so sad that she has to be such a sheltered child, because those are the age when you make bonds with other people, learn about the world, just go out and have fun and just do things that kids normally would do, and she can't do that. You just see how happy she is and how she wants to go to different places like Sky Island, like Fishman Island, and she can't because apparently she has what is called the sapphire scale, and the doctor predicts that she won't even make it till she's 10 years old. And Kuma, after Bonnie overhears this, he's like, well, shoot, I can't just tell her that she's gonna die in 5 years because she's 5 at this time. And so he's like, well, you know, you'll end up getting rid of the disease in 5 years. And she's happy, but Kuma's just upset because he just lied to the girl who only has a few years to live. Now, I do want to mention, I talked about laws of devil fruit, and I'll probably go more in depth about this in my chapter breakdown, which comes out on Monday after the Viz official scans drop. Something that Law, the reason why he was able to survive is because he ate the Ope Ope no Mi, but at the same time, I don't necessarily think it's because he just ate the devil fruit, because Corazon mentioned that, oh, you know, you can create stuff within yourself, and if you have medical knowledge, all of that, but maybe because of what happened and the fact that Kuma knows that she's going to die, because we know her devil fruit has to deal with age manipulation, and so she may have eaten that fruit, may have made a deal with Vegapunk in order for Bonnie to live. Towards the end of the chapter, King Bikori, he is back, and he is laying waste and doing nasty things again to the Sorbet Kingdom. We see Kuma, he is pissed. More like or not, he's going to try and take out this dude. Really interested to see what's going to happen within the next chapter. We do have a break next week. Like I said, I plan on doing an in-depth analysis on this, so make sure you guys subscribe for that. But I do want to talk about in that analysis about Bonnie, her devil fruit. And I also saw on Twitter, because if you guys don't know, I mute the spoilers on Sunday so I don't get spoiled. I saw on Twitter was like, oh, the cops are coming, the cops are coming. Well, yeah, based off of this information, I'm pretty sure Jewelry Bonnie is between the age of 12 and 14. I think her correct age would be 12. And remember during, I think it was the SBS Oda, he listed the ages of the supernova, and Bonnie, I believe hers was either 22 or 24, but it's estimated because of her fruit. Well, yeah, if she ate the fruit and she aged because of talking with that conversation of Kuma of wanting to go places once she hits a certain age, that's probably why she chose to be an adult. Really, really, really dark chapter, really sad chapter. On the surface, if you like want to glaze over, it's not as sad as you think, but when you really like dig deep dive into everything that happened with Ginny, everything that happened with Kuma, their relationship, and what happened while they're apart, and at the same time once Bonnie was born, you really see how dark this is. This is on the level of the whole Viola do Flamingo statement. But let me know how you guys felt about this chapter in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you guys never miss out on a new video. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok is on the screen and in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to unleash your potential.